What's going on, guys? I am Ryan here with Michigan Storm Chasers, back again with a update video for you guys. I'm going to try and get this video done in one take, but if there's a few pauses, bear with me here. I am sick. I'm coughing a lot. So if I have to take a break real quick, you'll see a pause. So just bear with me. Hopefully we get through this without having to do that. Let's go ahead and dive into our updates. So, the last couple of days of this week, currently Thursday, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, looking to be a little bit warmer, perhaps into the low to mid 50s in spots and spots across South Central Michigan. But for the majority of us, do expect temperatures right around that 50-degree mark, give or take a few degrees. And then as far as rainfall, we have some rain moving out of the region currently. We are currently getting that pushed into Canada as well. And once it does, we'll be dry here after that is pushed out of the state. There is your current radar across east and northern lower Michigan. That should be exiting the state here, giving us some drier conditions throughout. So attention then turns to the weekend, and in particular after the weekend, Monday, Tuesday timeframe. We've been talking about potential for some snowfall, and that is due to lake effect snow. And I want to pump the brakes on the hype train still and say it does not look to be a ginormous snowstorm for Michigan. The pattern after this upcoming system moves through, winds will shift out of the northwest or westerly, and that may allow for some lake effect snow showers to kick up. Now, let's go ahead and dive into what we're kind of looking at updated in terms of updated models. So first and foremost, we recall the CPC temperature forecast a few days ago. Well, we've changed now to a below average or almost below average there, buddy, in this like southwest toward Berrien County and southwest Michigan. But then South Central Michigan there in a near normal pattern. And then the chances for above average temperatures have dropped considerably for central and northern and also the UP of Michigan. So that really warm probability, like the 60, 70, 80% probabilities of above average temperatures, that is gone now. It is now just a meager meager 30 to 40% contour there for northern Michigan. So the CPC is now getting that trend to a colder pattern here, really starting to hone in on that, and that is taking shape in their latest forecast that was issued today. Now, back to the snowfall potential. I know many of you are watching this video probably due to the upcoming potential. Now, you've been probably seeing quite a bit of hype on social media. We've already covered that. It's not a good idea to get really excited about snowfall this far away. But we did talk about yesterday how the pattern is likely going to shift to a favorable lake effect snow pattern. Now, we made the difference yesterday between synoptic snowfall and lake effect snowfall. For those of you who want a quick recap, synoptic snowfall is associated directly with a low pressure system, and then lake effect snow is caused when warm lake waters combine with cold Arctic air, and then with a source of lift in the region, and we get lake effect snow showers. So a little bit of difference there. Now, when it comes to synoptic snowfall, the system does not look to be bringing us any snow. But when the system moves out to the east and winds shift out of the west behind that low pressure, that is when we look for lake effect snow, and that is what brings our snow chances. So looking at the overall pattern here, the latest 12Z GFS, the single deterministic run of this, looks to have that low pressure still on track here. It's going to start as rain. This is what we call a synoptic precipitation associated with the low pressure. This is all rain. It's going to be rain for us here, moving in early Tuesday morning, perhaps late Monday night, as early as late Monday night. As that moves through, the backside of that may be snow. And as that moves off to the east, there's our lake effect snow showers kicking up, and there is our snowfall. This is for early Thursday morning, November 21st there for the UP. But the latest models have backed off on the accumulation of this, but the general idea of lake effect snowfall behind the system continues to be the case here. But the main thing we're watching now with our temperatures is what are our temperatures going to do? So going back here to the meteogram, we're going to look at our temperatures off of the GFS ensemble models out of Lansing. Now, this is what we're going to be looking at here. The temperatures yesterday on the models were close to like 33, 34 degrees, a more favorable pattern for some snowfall. But today, those have rose 4 or 5 degrees now. And so our temperatures are looking to be upper 30s, low 40s. Now, that's not going to be cold enough for snow. So the big question is going to come down to our temperatures. I really think that that's going to be the leading case as to if we're going to get lake effect at all, or if we can get some accumulation in lake effect prone areas. But regardless, that is going to be the main thing to watch over the next couple of days. We still have like 7-8 days away from this event, from the system moving through. So we have a lot of time to help sort things out. And as we get closer to that 3-day time frame, we're going to be really trying to pinpoint on what's going to be happening here. But I will say the overall pattern here will favor lake effect snowfall. It's just going to be a matter of if we can get cold enough for these lake effect snow showers to kick up. If we do get cold enough, I would not be shocked to see a few inches of accumulation. But if we remain warm, it'll likely just fall as lake effect rain, because lake effect rain is also a thing. Overall, we'll keep you guys updated. General end of your week will be a little bit warmer than what we had the past couple of days. Rain chances will increase starting Monday night into Tuesday, and that is also the time frame to watch for anything lake effect snow shower wise, if it's going to happen at all. With that being said, we are moving into the winter season very soon. So with that being said, I want to quickly advertise our Patreon. We have myself, we also have Caleb, and now Joel is joining us here as basically devoting ourselves full time to Michigan Storm Chasers here. And as a result, we are launching and rebranding our Patreon page. We're not going to really rebrand it, so to speak, but we're going to make some tweaks to this. And I want to give you guys the edge to this. So you guys hear it first here on YouTube. So our typical Patreon has been structured in a tier of the lowest tier. There's a medium tier, then there's like a high tier, and there's like a super high tier. So we're kind of simplify this in terms of forecast basics and forecast advanced. We're going to bring it down to two separate categories here. Now, we are going to offer exclusive forecasts on Patreon, and you're going to see a paywall here. And that is because we are offering localized specific forecasts. We have these awesome maps that we've utilized in the past for severe weather on our main page. We're going to be using these for snowfall now. Here are the maps that we're going to be utilizing on a very local basis here for West Michigan, Southeast Michigan, the UP, and Northern Lower Michigan. Now, we also have other maps we're going to utilize as well, but that's just a good look at what we're going to be looking at and what we're using. But overall, these Patreon tiers, if you're interested in joining, are going to be utilized to really zone in on a local forecast and serve you guys better on a local basis. Now, you're going to probably ask, well, are you still going to post and talk about, briefings and are your snow maps? Absolutely. All that stuff's going to be public, but our very localized based forecast will be more so on our Patreon. And also just want to differentiate here, forecast basics will get you all the forecasts. We added another tier here for a support tab. If you guys want to ask us questions directly or have questions about the forecast, you can join the $5 a month tier, and we will have live chat and also direct message one-on-one capabilities with you, no matter if you're anywhere in the state. If you want to talk to us directly and get your questions answered more quickly, that is also an option for you. But we are going to start the price off currently at $199. That may change here. We're still discussing it, but I wanted to advertise this and get you guys familiar with our Patreon as well. If you guys are interested in getting hyper local forecasts and being able to talk with us one-on-one about timing and if you guys should stay home, those type of questions when it comes to winter stuff, all that stuff is available on the support tab with forecast basics. We also have forecast advanced coming out here. That's going to wait until Joel is officially on with us full time. We're going to be offering marine, aviation, beach forecast, agricultural, long-term outlooks, climate outlooks, a lot of stuff coming for forecast advanced. That will start, I believe, at $10 a month. And then there's also a very high tier. If you guys want to give us a lot of money a month, we'll give you guys some kickback in terms of merchandise, weather radios, and stuff like that. Look for that to launch later in December. All right. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. And if you guys have questions about anything Patreon forecast related, feel free to drop in the comments. I will get back with you guys as soon as I see those comments roll in. You guys enjoy your day. We'll see you guys tomorrow for another forecast update video.